Hi guys. Hello. It's Sonia. Hope you guys are doing good. Today is Monday, November 10th. I stopped by Marshall's today after watching Kimball Creation here on YouTube. Hi Kim. Watching her video, she found some wonderful stuff at Marshall's. I went to the Marshall's near my home. They didn't have anything. And then I said to my husband, well, we'll go after the doctor's appointment. So he brought me to the one on Route 17 for you New Jersey crafters. The one on that little plaza there on Route 17 southbound lane. They have some, I think that's Rutherford, East Rutherford, I'm not even sure. But anyway, that's where they have quite a few of the crafting stuff for the holidays. I will tell you that they do have the 12 by 12 paper pads, only because I didn't want them. There was like 3 of the small paper pads, which I took all through. Actually, there was 4 of them, I think. I didn't like the other one, so I left it. No, actually, was it? Anyway, something like that. So I didn't get any of the 12 by 12. I just got the small one, 6 by 6. But before I share my Marshall stuff, let me share what I picked up at the flea market. I went Saturday. That's the Meadowlands Flea Market. That's in Secaucus. They're there only on Saturdays. You guys can look up on New Jersey residents. They do have a lot of nice stuff. You got to shop around. But let me just tell you how they do bring the milk glasses. They do have them. I guess the milk glass has been a big thing here on YouTube, where now these people are gouging, like price gouging. Is that what it's called? Price gouging. There it goes. Unbelievable. This lady wanted $45. I looked at her and said, what? So was this the flea market or is this the mall? I was like, okay. But anyway, I was like, no, you know what? I'll just, like, once in a while, if ever, my girlfriend said she'll take me to a thrift store by where she lives, that they have beautiful stuff there, like the milk glass, very cheap. So I'll just wait for that to happen. I'm not in a rush. I just thought they're nice. Anyway, let me share what I found at the flea market, guys. I got these. Now, I see how it is. And this is actually, when I looked at the tag, it's actually from TJ Maxx, guys. And it's a little bit, you know, just on the dirty side, but I am going to disinfect it, which I should have done that already, but I haven't been in my craft room, quite honestly. Yesterday, we came home late. What the heck is that? I'm sorry. It sounds like a bell. Yeah, I don't have no bells in my craft room. Seriously? Oh, okay. I see what it is. Anyway, so I'm like, somebody's ringing a bell behind me. Again, I was going to alter it, but I actually am still going to alter it. I am going to change the color. I am going to leave this design, and instead of using it in my craft room, I'm going to use it in my kitchen for my tea bags. Isn't that cute, guys? And just requires some TLC, and that's it. So I am going to probably cover the drawers with paper. I think I have something there that looks like could be used in the kitchen. So, okay, after I totally clean this up, look at how nice and steep those drawers are. And it's nothing wrong with it. It's not cracked or nothing. It's just dirty. $2. So I got that one. My dogs are acting up. And then I got this one. This one still had the foam attached to it. There's nothing. Well, it's got a little dent, but I think I just did that, because that wasn't there before, guys. That was me. Was nothing wrong with it. And I figured, you know, I could probably alter it, but I'm not touching this, guys. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. And then look at this side. $2. I got this for $2. Look at these drawers. Come out. Look how cute and clean they are. I just took out the wrappings that were here before and tossed them. But, again, I just banged it on something there, because that dent wasn't there. So that was me. Unless I missed it, but I don't think so, because I was like, really? When he said $2, I said, I almost took his hand off. I'm just kidding. So I got that for $2. I also got this for $2. And it's like one of those CD things. Now, I have the CD cases with stamps in it where I can put them here, or I don't think I wanted it originally for my Tim Holtz stuff. But it looks like, you know, those plastic CD cases will go in here perfect. So I'll probably use it for that. I'll alter it and clean it up first and do some altering on it. And that was also $2. So anyway, I had fun. And then I got doilies, guys. This bag of doilies, you get 6-pack for, it says a set of 6 for $5. But each set, each one of these has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to actually like stiffen it a little bit with the fabric stiffener or some starch. I'll see what I'm going to do, because I want to use these with my elves when I put them downstairs. So I got that color, and I also got the red color. Isn't that pretty? Now, there's supposed to be 3 of each, but when I look, now there's 2 greens and 2 reds. I mean, 2 greens and 4 reds. So I am going to see, again, my girlfriend wants to go next weekend. I got to check their schedule if they're going to be there. And probably pick up some more. Because for that price, why not? So you got 4 times this. You have 26 doilies. 24 doilies. Hello, where's my math? 24 doilies for $5. That's not bad. So that was my buys from the flea market. Today I went, like I said, I went to Marshall's. I got this gorgeous girl right here. Isn't she so pretty? I love these guys. These are like my favorites. I have, like every year, they always come in. I have that applicant here. Isn't that funny? Yeah, I have the same applicant here. Look at that, guys. But every year I always get something different. And I also have, look at that, the eyelet down here. I don't know what's wrong with these dogs. They're driving me up a freaking wall. But got that. That was $10. Then I found this. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that gorgeous? I wish they would shut up. Hold it. Excuse me, guys. That's how they know I'm sitting here and they stay quiet. Hopefully. Anyway, look at that. Pretty. $5, guys. I paid $5 for this. You see that? Original price was $12.99, and I love the pigtail that it has there. Really nice and curled up. I really like that. I wish they would stop. Sorry, guys. I just got a message. So yeah, I paid $5 for that. Anyway. And let me share this here. So Kim, I seen your little mishap with your gun, and you're going to need actually 2 wrenches. You need one to hold. I was trying to explain that. I don't know if you understood me when I left you the message, but you need one to hold this piece, which is with the wider open. Because you have to hold the one piece with one wrench. I usually like hold it, pin it down, you know, with my legs, whatever. And then you twist this off with the other wrench. I don't know if you saw that, but you see how I have to, because if I go to try and spin this off, well, now it's spinning off easy. But if it was to be tight and I go to spin it off, the whole other piece is going to spin. So you need something to hold it down while you spin with another wrench. And that's how you would change, that's how you would change the tip on the gun. I lost my tip now. Oh, here it goes. Sorry, guys. Oh, that hurts when I bent up. I've been having like severe back pain, and my leg pain is like, my ankle pain is shooting up to my knees now. So, anyway, so you can use another wrench. You need a wrench that's, I think this one is for the nozzle itself. To change the nozzle, the wrench size is half size. So if hubby has any of these tools laying around, this is what you need. On this one, is this size here is the 9/16, and it tells you on your wrench there. You see that? This is the 9/16 is what you would use to hold this guy down. And then the 1/2 inch, again, I have 2 of them because of the glue guns that I've purchased. The 1/2 inch you would use for your nozzle. And I'm going to change it now because I don't use this one at all. I love to use the thin ones. And I'm going to change it now, so I'll show you. I like to use this one. This is the one that I always use on my glue gun. So you just screw it right back on. You can, and if you notice, look, if I'm going to go tightening, you see how everything spins? That's the same thing that's going to happen when you try to open it. So again, you want to take your wrench. You need two of them. This one here in the bottom, the size is 9/16, and the other one, and like I said, I have to pin it down. And then the other one, the half size, is what you would use. And I'm tightening it actually. But again, you see how I'm keeping the other one from moving? If I take it off and I spin it, the whole thing's going to spin. So that's where you're going to have problems. You have to use something to hold it down and spin. Now, this is already nice and tight. So that's how I do it. You need two wrenches. They should have included two, because you cannot take it off with just one wrench. If I try to loosen it, and I'm going to show you how everything there spins. Oops, wrong size. This one. You see how everything spins? And I can just probably spin it right off. It'll come off, but that's not what I want. So you take your 9/16, you hold it, and you take your 1/2 inch and you spin it off. You see that? So see how easy that is? And again, let me just tighten it because I'm going to use this one. My other one finally broke. Now, I've been I've been sending an email, because even though it says Aileen Glue Gun, the company is called something tech, adhesivetech.com. Send them an email. Nobody has responded. I think Kim had the same issue. So quite honestly, it's a very good gun. I'm going to tell you right off the back. I mean, it gave me a few years, but you don't want to be spending $30 every year or so. And I don't think this one, actually I don't think this one I've had it for more than a year, so. You just got to be careful not to leave it on all night. Otherwise, you know, this thing just breaks right off. And, you know, I love the gun. I really do. It's the best one I've had since I used to buy the little ones from Michael's and from Walmart. When I found that they had the interchangeable, that you can exchange the nozzles on it, I was thrilled about it, because this is the best one to use. Especially if you want to stick it in like a little hole or something, it just goes right in. And you would just take it and just squirt right in. So that's what I like about this one. But I don't understand. Maybe instead of using plastic, they should use something better than that. Alright, so Kim, I hope that helped. So that's my glue gun. And then I'm going to share with you guys, I have another, I'm going to show you my Marshall stuff, but this is the candle glass thing that I picked up from the dollar store. And this is a plate that I picked up from the dollar store as well. I used the Glue 6000, and I let it sit here for a few days before I even try to play around with it. And I'll put heavy stuff in the middle just to hold it down, you know, so it can adhere good. And after that, then I'll start playing with it. And as you guys can see, this lace here was gifted to me by Soki Castillo here on YouTube. So I'm putting it to good use. Thank you so much, Soki. She sent me a lot of wonderful, beautiful laces. And I was applying the back, whatever you call that, when the gun really gave out. So, alright, so this is what I did. See how I put it together, and now I'm decorating it. See that? The bottom there. So that's what I'm doing, and even in the inside. I just put the little piece, a little circle I cut out and placed it there. So I like how that looks. Alrighty guys, I'm going to stop this video here, and this is like always good to have near you. Like I said, this is my 4th one. And I like having stuff like this near you to work out of. Love it. And Kim, don't forget, you need 2, honey. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye.